I do remember you having a
concept.
supercars thing, but I can't remember. Was it Seabrook?
No, I feel like it was later in the year than that. I don't remember practicing Nürburgring.
Well, maybe it was Nürburgring, we just never really got into it because we realised the dates were bad.
I don't know. They moved supercars from. I'm going to say something else. September seems too. It was later in the year. It was July because it was still cold and windy. No, August. August is the wind. August, June, July. Anyway, it was a shit month because it was a night race. For some reason, they chose to have a night race in the coldest part of the year.
Yeah.
And it was fucking cold, and it was windy, and it was fucking horrible. Not that they listened to any of my feedback, but they've made it earlier in the year. So we get the first round, and then the next thing in Sydney will be Bathurst, which I probably has a high chance we won't be going to. Nice, just having fun. That's JB saying, sorry, I can't.
Is it, or are you just theorising?
I'm theorising.
Probably right.
I was going to say, I'm pretty good at it, though. Like when I heard Sam's beep, and I knew it was going to be, I can't do it. Most of the time I brake early enough, but I tend to release for that secondary phase too early, thinking there's a heap of grip, and there's not. So I don't brake deep, but I end up getting the same outcome.
Actually, remember that last session we did where I sort of caught you in the last corner and then went up the inside at one, and then we had a crash.
Oh, one, yeah.
I caught you a bunch in chase and the last turn, and I'm sure you weren't doing your best corners, but I sort of went into them just being like, I think I was up or close to up or whatever, and I thought, fuck, I'm just going to brake super deep and go like just 100% on the brake and in both those corners, and it worked. Like I caught up to you in the braking phase and then was still able to like corner and hold the exit, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm not like attacking these corners hard enough. But I also think that that's an unsustainable, that's like a poly approach.
I agree, because I go through phases like that where I'm taking it easy, and then either I get caught out or I try something and I went, fuck man, I pulled that up early, I should do this, go deep, and it seems to run out very quickly. I update the brake marker and I go, I'm going deep, and then I can't do it, I can't sustain it at all. And it's the last turn that's actually they're both two turns are shit that way. Because I do it for a lap and I go, sweet, I can, the conditions are perfect for it, I can do that now. And then all of a sudden I can't do it. And it takes me a few laps because I think, I must have just did something wrong with my pedal consistency or something. I'll try it again next lap. No. And it literally takes me 4 laps to go, you know what, I'm just going to have to brake earlier because whatever I was doing, the grip's not there anymore. I don't know if it is tyre temp, brake temp, or what it is, but I can't. And it's just, you know what, it's just easier and more consistent if I brake early and just roll in. Because when I was chasing JB, I was overdriving, like I was chronically overdriving it. and doing all those things, breaking deep and all that sort of shit, and it was just fucking me up. I was missing apexes. I just had to roll out of it. It's just fucking hard.
I have a suspicion that my struggles with the back end of the car are just because I'm used to really like using the rear tires. I think it's something I never did early on when I first started iracing. I always found I like wrecked my fronts too quickly.
Which is what I'm doing now.
I think the F1 cars taught me to sort of lean on the rear a bit more, and maybe the Formula Ford as well.
Well, the Formula Ford, I think, has fucked me up for every other car. Because I'm not getting that roll through the corner. It's just not rotating.
Yeah. So I'm trying to change now into this. A more like brake a little bit earlier, kind of like you're saying. Lift off the brake early. Kind of have even like a coast in the middle of the corner. And rather than sort of... Because I've always like been accelerating or braking. I'm either trail braking in to get the car to rotate, or I'm accelerating out, getting the car to rotate. Like I'm sort of pushing the rotation the entire way through the corner, and it works for like the Formula Ford, and I think that's what makes the F1 car work for me. But in this, I feel like I need to brake early, have like just a half a second in the middle of the corner where I'm not actively doing anything other than just steering with the steering wheel, and then get on the front and get a good exit. And I think that keeps the rears in check a little more, so that's what I'm trying to do this session.
That's very similar, if not identical, to what I'm trying to do in this car. I'm not entirely convinced it's the right thing to do. Oh, shit.
Well, that's like those corners where I just jammed on the brakes really hard and went deep behind you, and I found like 3/10 in a corner. I was like, what the fuck? Like, there's so much grip here if I just push the car. But, yeah, not sure.
I don't think it lasts. But because I get so much muscle memory into the cruise, you know, when I qualify, I can't get the max out of the car.
Yeah. But it does feel... I don't know, my lap times seem to just sort of float up and down. I'll have a lap where I'm like half a second slower, and then the next lap I'm not. And I don't feel like I'm making half a second worth of mistakes.
I swear
I'm not pushing, I'm trying to just do like consistent laps, but it does feel, it feels more consistent than the other day when I was pushing to keep up with JB. And I'm probably not going quite as fast as I was the other day.
Yeah, I've told myself to roll back to go faster, and you've got to sort of be patient to go, you know what, you're trying something, it's going to be slow. Just sneak back up on it. Don't go 2 laps and go, nah, my deltas are shit. I'm going back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
I'm in that constant fight. And it's okay when I'm like lapping on my own. Okay, I can do this, no worries. Put a car in front of me, gone.
Yeah. That's the thing, is like, yeah, I feel totally comfortable right now. It's like, fuck, everything's working, it's great. If JB was getting 2 tenths of a second in front, I'd be like, fuck, this is useless. I just don't have that reference.
There is, and I haven't unlocked the car, I haven't figured the car out, so I can't manage the tyre at the moment, because I don't know. I can feel the front sliding through the dipper.
Yeah, but it feels like that's the only way. Like,
yeah, it does. Hey, you cannot. Yeah.
Like if you don't, I'm just slow. Like I lose time.
Can't be. Yeah, like it's save now and gain later. It just feels like you never get it back. Doesn't matter how much you preserve the tyre.
Yeah, I feel the same where it's like, where I push really hard, it went fast. When I push too much, I go slower. I assume it's because I'm taking out of the tyres, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, I guess that's just experience. I've got enough experience in the F1 car to know when I'm losing time because of the tyres, but it's just, I've done like 4 seasons of it now.
Well, I certainly don't know what makes this car go. Like you say, we can lap and we can get sort of okay-ish times. They're certainly not great times. It's not enough to mingle with the top of the tree or anything. But missing something. And like every session, I constantly change what I do to try and figure out what it is that makes it go quick in the hope that I suddenly go, whoa, that's it, figured it out. Oh, that's too deep. Right. I got smudge in my glasses.
And then watching Jake get in and just turn the car through the corner, just goes super quick. The way he followed me, I know the fuel levels are really different, but the way he followed me through turn 2 the other day was like he was in another class. And like I feel like I'm in the grip really fast and understeering into the wall.
Also, you might have had a different set as well, which I tried to drive and crashed immediately. I just literally couldn't drive it. And now with all the muscle memory that you have, you go into the cutting with his set, you will not.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, maybe I need to do this, but this car is drivable and it's the back of the so.
Yeah, it's not a sprint.
Yeah, if I find 3/10 through a setup, it's not going to be worth it. And I don't think a second of the time is going to come from the setup. I think it's mostly driver at this point. It is interesting though that we're all driving the same setup, you, me, and JB, and we are so close on lap times.
Yeah. And it's a given night. Everyone's sort of had a go at being the fastest for a stint.
And I was faster than JB, creeping away by like 2/10 at the start of the stint, and then by the middle of the stint, he's creeping up on me 2/10 a lap, like.
Yeah.
And over the whole stint, like, it feels like there's nothing. Like, I don't know how many laps. It must have been like 5 laps or something that we were in a train, and the gaps did not change. Like, not even a 10th. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, how could I? Like, surely I could make a 10th. Or you could make a 10th on me, but it just was not moving.
Hey, Sam. I was struggling with the same and watching this thing not change. And I could see it change up the hill, but he'd get it, or getting it down the hill. He'd get it at the bottom of the track, I'd get it at the top of the track. I'd get a 10th. But down the bottom of the chase and stuff, he'd get the 10th back.
My strength seems to be the S's and the dipper.
I am having struggles with smoothness, the frames. A little bit of shadow through the dipper, which just like it's a difficult corner to begin with. That just makes it slight. You know, you get frame issues all the time.
It's really interesting actually. I've followed a few people in the random posted to Vinny, and I've followed people from like turn 1, and they are absolutely on pace with me from turn 1 all the way to Skyline, and now I'm a second faster than them to the elbow. Like, it blows my mind.
I don't know.
It's the total differentiator of this track is the run down the hill.
Yes. But I can go deeper, but I'm not sure that that's faster. There's an absolute fucking one of those mathematical equation waves where there's too shallow, like too early, and then there's too deep. But the corner, you can go deeper into the corner, but it doesn't always translate into faster equivalent.
Because it's all such change. Like anytime one corner doesn't completely finish before the next, then you've got to start figuring out like what's the overall fastest way. There's definitely people quicker than me down the hill. It just seems like there's plenty of people who are as fast as me up the hill, and then there's less people that are as quick down the hill, and that's where the people who are quicker than me are kind of quicker everywhere.
Yes. What do you mean they told you to look for a second job? It's because you asked for more work. Is it because you asked for more work? That's never a good sign. I thought you were going to look for a new job anyway. required hours for what? So I thought it was just a job that they give you whatever's available. Is there... So they're contractually obliged to? Or you just continue for whatever reasons? So good that you have a plan. Bit hard though when you can't get the work. Who says that though? Does the government say that you have to? Fuck the government. That's all I can say.
Yeah, fuck the man.
Fuck the government, fuck the man. Yeah, right, go. Oh, okay, vacancy. But that's not your employee's fault. It's the government just being dicks. Did you put 50 or was that the other 50 usage or was that the other session?
I put generate. It didn't specify. And I put realistic weather. Pretty sure the track's hot based on our lap times, but I actually didn't check.
Anywhere that has shift work sucks ass. My wife, nurse, their rosters are fucking horrendous. I'm surprised because they let anyone do it. Essentially, just whoever's the manager, it doesn't matter if they're good at nursing, but they suck at managing. Yeah, I don't care. You can do the roster. It's hopeless to take care of their friends. Fuck everyone else. So you are liking the job there, which is cool. It's easy to take a job for granted. That's what Mum used to do. She used to do the restaurant. Ooh. Fuck, you just need one more shift. That's fucking painfully close. I was going to say, but I think if I was racing, I'd safety lift at the grate just to be sure.
I'm always sort of on the edge, you know, when you're sort of like playing it by ear, you're like, oh, my plan is to go flat if everything feels like it, but the slightest hint, you just give it like 1 to lift.
Problem is, I'm a stubborn prick, and I'm like, still got this. Oh, bang. Oh, I too late.
It's more like early. It's like right as I turn in, I decide, is this a good one or a bad one? Or do I don't know. And so often I probably am safety lifting. It'd be interesting to look at traces.
Jeez.
But sometimes you turn in and it's like, oh, this feels totally fine. I'm not going to bother lifting.
No, I'm bad. So
I've hit the halfway point, just crossed halfway, and I'm just starting now to see some pretty good sectors consistently. So I think this is where the fuel level is burning off quicker than the tires.
If you take care of your tire attempts.
Yeah, which I'm trying to do.
Valde.
I'm also mixing a little bit of fuel saving.
Yeah, that might help with tire management. What are your numbers? Where's my fuel number? I've lost it.
Around 3.6, sometimes a bit over, a bit under.
Should know that. Sure.
But I'm pretty ad hoc at the moment. I need to pick like a lift point and a brake point for the places where I'm doing it. So I got sort of changing up a little bit.
But even if you get a week, Sam, or a fortnight, there's no way really to consistently get that 30 or fortnight. You almost need a full-time gig, full-time, part-time. Sounds easy enough. Yeah, I saw SVG P9, qualified P10, made one position, but still, I didn't realise he was actually full-time Cup. I knew he was racing Cup, but I didn't realise he was full-time Cup. So that's cool. Dale, I hear he's got some gigs, some Junior. Oh, it's Junior. It's Xfinity. I thought he was one of the 88. I thought. I swear I saw the picture of him in the Speed Cafe and he was running car 88. Maybe it was a different car. Yeah, but the thing that he was running, that was a cup event, wasn't it? That quarter mile oval that they returned to. Slide. Oh, that's... Yeah. Car is not set up for that corner. I don't give a fuck what to say. I feel like that's one of the corners you just sort of make do with it. The car does what it needs to do everywhere else, but it's just not good with the cutting. Oh fuck, I should not be reading at the top of the mountain. I'll die. Sam is a big-time Mustang supporter now.
Isn't that always the case?
My mate is still devoed about HRT going to Mustangs, and he reluctantly started to back Red Bull Racing, and now Red Bull Racing is going to Ford as well. Well, going to Ford when what's-her-face is going to Toyota. So, I offered to buy him Walkinshaw gear, Christmas and stuff, because it had the Ford logo on it, and I knew he'd hate it. It's a funny old business. Yeah, for sure. I mean, they basically once they killed, they killed Holden off. Big mistake. Market share in Australia, I'm sure, has dipped. I don't know that they even give a fuck. And then when the Camaro, they pulled the pin on the Camaro, and they're like, they still don't have a replacement. And they're running their Camaro because they don't even sell the Camaro anymore. They're still running it. So yeah, I mean, I think they have got the ball. It's like they just don't give a fuck about this market, which is crazy. I mean, Holden had market share. They absolutely crushed with market share with the old block days, and they stayed with V8s while Ford went to Sierras and all that sort of stuff. They had a massive following. And then they killed it off, and now they don't have fucking any market share. Or very little market share. Which is crazy. I'm not sure that. I'm pretty sure it's the ambassador role. The ambassador contract finishes at the end of next year as well. It's whether or not he'll decide to sign with Triple Eight and go racing, or if he'll sign for GM. So what will be, and it's more of a what's going to give you the dollars over a longer period of time. If he's got 1 or 2 years worth of racing in him, but the ambassador role is good for a lot longer into his future, he should be taking the ambassador role. But what ambassador role in Australia is any good if there's nothing to be an ambassador for? Like, GM don't have a fucking presence in Australia. What's the fucking point of being an ambassador for it? Next week on our podcast, the rest of the F1 starts. We start getting into the F1. Lewis Hamilton in red. Coming up after the break. Fucking that touching punishing. It absolutely punishes you the whole way.
Definitely lifting behind the car there.
Stop there. Oh, that's a wall rub. Oh, I'm deep.
So hard, like, you need to get close for the elbow. It's so fucking.
Yeah, I can't do it.
It's even at 0.3 out of here, it's not enough.
Mate,
Last
you gotta be
lap wasn't.
5090 sold out. What in the
I swear they didn't
fuck?
have any. The stock was so low.
Are they trying to create artificial?
Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
That was a bit dead.
I was there, it was black pass.
But like $5,000 or something ridiculous. Like, the amount of money that they want for this card is fucking ridiculous.
It's the whole series joke broken. So the 5090 is about 30% faster than the 4090. It uses about 30% more power and costs about 30% more. So it doesn't improve any metric 2 years later after the 4090, other than the fact that it's just got like a just goes for it.
Yeah, they put bigger fans and coolers on it to keep it cool. They just overclock the existing tech.
Like it's just a 4090 like PC edition of TI at best. And yeah, they're asking for an insane amount of money. And then the 4080 is even worse. It's like 8% faster than the 5080, so 8% faster than the 4080 Super, and costs more than that relative to the 4080 Super.
That's where they make their money, eh?
I was saying to someone at work, it feels very much like the right when Intel had no competition and everything was just 4-core CPUs for like 8 years straight.
Because fuck you.
I feel like we were like, why shouldn't we improve on last year's model? Like, nobody's matching us.
Get a competitor's product. Oh wait, there isn't any. What happened there? The competitor.
AMD just don't have any cards that compete at the top end. And AMD seem to be their own worst enemy. Like they're not competing on the best card, so they need to be competing on better value. But they just take like their card, look at whatever Nvidia's doing, and take $50 off. But Nvidia have like
better performance than $50,
like AI tech and stuff, which the multi-frame stuff's a bit weird, but the upscaling stuff is genuinely good. And it's like, you know what, if it's only $50 extra and I get like the better upscaling tech and all that sort of stuff, okay, like the AMD one isn't cheap enough to justify like they're not better value, but they could be. So yeah, there's kind of just nothing happening. A bit of it. Well, we haven't actually seen any of these delayed them. But
So can we do the 50? Can we compete? It'd be really embarrassing if they release something that immediately fucking destroy.
No, they've already said they're not competing at the top end of this generation, and they've already basically said our new cards are equivalent to like the 70 series of Nvidia, but they haven't actually released them yet.
That's actually really bad for people that actually game.
Well, if they price them accordingly, it's probably enough performance for the vast majority of people.
And or other applications.
It's just like for people just running a single standard 1440p monitor, it would be enough. It's just going to be good value.
I still don't know why Jacob didn't get his triples, like get triples. It's all on a single 2K monitor. I don't know why. But he likes it, and it works, so whatever.
Well, he likes his competitive shooter, right? Counter-Strike?
Yeah.
And multi-monitor is not going to help.
Of course it does. It's way better for vision.
Yeah, I don't think that helps. Like, competitive shooters are not about, like, situational awareness. It's all, like, reaction times and, like, flicking your view and, like, it's not... Like I think the triples and stuff help in like Tarkov type games where it's like it's a bit slower. Like, it can be kind of fast with good people, but like it is more about your environment and awareness and stuff. Yeah. CS:GO, it's like CS2 or whatever. You know, it's a very constrained map. People follow certain paths. Like, you learn the meta where people are at what times, and you've got to get there and click their head before they can kill. So it's not the same.
Ruin my argument for triples. Triples are superior everywhere, regardless. Oh, wall. It's gonna be wide. Ooh, yeah.
That was wide. I've learnt though, if you get off the throttle, that's a very survivable.
Yeah, but like most stuff, who the fuck's gonna drop their throttle? Like, I've got this. Oh, that's the wall. No.
Then it just wouldn't stop.
So Jacob's not that far in front, but he's probably being held up by 2 clowns in front of him.
Well, he did that lap on his own, but since then he's just been behind us.
So about what lap do your tyres go off so I can start to pull away?
Well, it was about halfway through the stint, but I've been looking after them today.
What is
That's
that?
all into this. Mind you, when I got in front of you, I made a few mistakes, and I think it was because I let that by car just feel like it was to open the gap. And as soon as I tried to do that, I started struggling. So I think it's just about driving.
Yeah, I did that behind JB. I was doing exactly what you were doing. I was killing him in the braking in these certain areas, and I got past pretty easy. I went, that's it. I'm just going to pull away. And I'm like, where are my markers? It's like, I don't have a marker for that corner anymore. That's too deep. Oh, fuck it. And the gap just sort of stayed pretty dormant. I'm like, come on. Oh, that's the fucking wall.
It's funny as well how often like you make a mistake and I'm like, fuck, I'm really gonna make my own little mistake so I don't capitalize.
I had the same thing last night. I'm like pushing too hard and I hear someone else go, fuck. It's like, are you watching my screen? No, we're just making the same mistakes at the same time. We're all on the traction control out of the cutting. Someone would say, oh, fucking traction control. I'm like, yeah. Look at aircon. Fucking hell.
I turned mine on so I wouldn't have to have a shower before bed, but I don't think it's helped. It hasn't done enough.
I need to, but I've had mine, and if I get sticky and that's sweaty again, I'm going to fucking need another one. I can feel me going wide. Should I lift? Nah, fuck that. Lifting's for pussies.
I'm convinced the car gets more loose on the rear as it gets lighter. Even if I'm not pushing the tyres, I feel like it gets harder.
Heavier. I get used to this and then I go and put a full tank in and it's like trying to kill me.
speed difference on the straights with the lower fuel is super noticeable.
Oh, is it? I don't.
Like, just watching my... It's a lot more than I thought it would be.
Fucking half a tyre width away from the apex. I knew that was going to hurt. That hurt so much. One mistake. Went out wide. Couldn't get across, couldn't position for the downhill run. That was super expensive mistake. I've gone from matching the optimal time to now what am I, 6/10 off.
Stay on the left, clear on the right.
If someone defends in a race, you're fucked. There's no way you're going to get. It's going to be such a... You just wait until there's somebody who's fucking 10 laps down in a damaged car that decides he wants to race you. Ooh, that was too big.
But also with a bit of pressure, something like that. It's just about not getting caught up in.
Yeah, it depends who it is though, right? If you get taken out by another car and then you're pit repaired, like we were last year, like they could be faster, but just poorly positioned. Please give me some good news, will you? Possibly telling you how far off the pace I am. I feel my fronts are a bit unhappy at the moment. Unable to make the grate anymore. No!
How'd you tow? Oh no, you towed.
It was deep, and I'd been able to catch it every other time. Occasionally, he's so no good. He's so no good.
I've only got 3 laps to the end of my stint, so I'm just going to finish.
I've got 8 laps. I'll come to a pit stop cycle as well.
Alright, well I'll let you catch up. We can do a pit stop race.
Pit stop break. Full tanks.
Yep.
Pit stop. Change 4 tyres. Pit stop. Add 110 litres. It's 110, right?
Yep.
Wish Chief come back and said, I'm sorry, did you mean 10? Yes. Yes, I did. Fuck them, what's that?
Well, it's an interesting rule, I thought, in the real bathurst that they, as soon as you come before those, your stop's got to be a certain length. interesting bit of strategy or tactics to how you do
was.
things.
I heard them talking about some stuff. I thought they could do a splash and dash.
No, well, the thing I saw was basically as soon as you connect to refuel, it doesn't matter how much fuel you put in, it has to be an 80-second stop. Or 80-second transit, which they have times, I guess, on the entry and exit.
No, fuck off. Ditched us. Totally ignored us.
Sean, don't make me read my message.
I did.
Look, I've got a gig on the Saturday race. So I have to leave at 4 in the afternoon. The latest that it starts at 2. So we either we've got to just try and see
Yeah, if you still want to do it, I'll do it. And then I'll see if I can finish on my own.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, is there a Sunday race?
Yeah, there's 4 slots.
Yeah. I don't remember what. We'll have to check what time.
If it's like it's the same time, like an 8 a.m. start, with the Sunday events there, is that an option?
Both at the same time.
I don't think it's the same time. I can't remember where. So I'll have to check.
Otherwise, yeah, I just have to go with you doing the last 4 hours. So
For the whole 12 hours.
we'll have to try and make up.
Make sure you need driver requirements, which I'm sure you will.
Oh, no, we'll get that.
I think if he didn't meet minimum driver requirements, I'd be doing too much driving. Yeah.
No, I can, do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you could do like a double or 2 doubles, we'll do it.
Yeah, I had to go with a wet session, flying session. Joking. Car wasn't too bad. I got around without bidding it. Slowly crept up in the car. You guys were in session.
Yep. Yeah. What was the track usage?
When I was in that section,
The wet one.
oh man, I didn't
Because unless it's super high, because I'm pretty sure it track ramps up to 100% real quick, and the wet does not like a high track state.
No, well, I did about 18 laps, straight, and the front right was eventually hitting about 103, but I was still getting my best laps. Right. It's hard to work hard. I don't know what the crossover was. I think Drake, when I left, I went away from I came back from the session, obviously dry. And I think Jake must have been on a dry time. Kind of hitting the 8s, I think. Maybe. Is that something like that?
I don't know, really, I'm not sure who you're asking. There's no real data on it.
Let me guess, Sean, you host this.
Can't spell life.
At least
Just like to keep you guys on your toes.
Yeah, way to promote. Way to promote a charity by mistyping its name so nobody can recognise it. Yay!
It's attention grabbing. It's different.
Yeah, attention for what though? You or the charity?
No, donut life. What's that? I'm boxing this up.
Yeah, that's Dennis. So box.
I stopped saving towards the end because I had more than enough. I could probably even save to go the extra lap on top of the extra lap.
Need to.
Don't know. Have to check the stats.
Oh, that's a fuck up.
It's interesting watching the real life pit entry. The way they do it is just like what we do. Like they're sending it into that pit entry.
Yeah, but they don't get off tracks when they do it.
Yeah. They've got 19 seconds of options. Not going to take those.
Well, I'm sure you'll have time to fill up to get some of that done.
Doesn't do it while the tires are being it is to
You're
like a half rate while the fuel's running. Yeah, I'll get most of them. So what do you got, like 5 laps?
Hang on, I'll tell you after the elbow. I could pit earlier, but I won't. I'll get a cheeky second or so by not filling completely. Yeah. So yeah, 4.6, so I think it's 3 laps.
Just go away and we'll see.
Yeah, but that is all the way then, really.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I'll be crossing the line with less than a lap's worth of fuel. If I can math, which
We'll
I
hit
probably
whenever you need to. Let's see if the undercut's more powerful.
Fuck, well, not when I did that. Because I'm trying to hustle. It's fucking backfiring miserably.
I reckon I gave up probably about a second in entry.
I've given you that back already, don't worry about it. What? No, the car's a bit lighter. I should be able to brake deeper. Nope. Okay. He's already clearing his black flags. A cheater. What a cheater.
Right, JB.
Yeah, he's not even listening to him. Trying to cheat. Hey! Get boy.
Oh, sorry. I'm not cheating. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was going to fire in the pit lane at 100 miles an hour and clear my flags. And I'm like, oh, how do I conceive my admin commands? They'll never know.
Flat for you.
I was about to look down at fuel and it's my marker. faster I try and drive, the slower I go.
Problem is, you try and drive slowly, you also go slow.
Yes, this is true. I just try and drive and I go slowly.
Car 6, just set the fastest lap. 5.703.
Hey, you. One sec.
I was about to have a go at you for whinging about being slow and then setting the fastest lap, but I thought it might have been.
It's a problem now. Oh, Jesus.
Must be on the last lap.
I think I can get one more. Let's have a look down that Conrod. This is my third after I said 3 more.
Remember, your pit boxes are all the way at the end of the pit lane.
So it's when it's close that I get confused. Just being the way in the hostess. Is it back up to 100? $100 million. I'll have to establish laps 1.7. Yeah, oh, I'm going to do that. What day is today? Monday, Tuesday. All right, I'll put some money on that. I'll donate some money to the cause. Ooh, I'm gonna chug. I could be chugging.
If you got 1.4 laps at the line, you were heaps.
Oh, it's litres. I know that. It's 0.3 litres that it costs.
Yeah.
Ooh, 60 mil. Probably not enough. Sam, to be honest. Thank you. Oh, I have to lift. Oh, fuck hell. Probably should have lifted there as well. You would not. What sort of rig would you get with 100 mil? I'd probably go super racing. I think if I won 100 mil. Let's see, tiny. Oh, I nearly hit the wall.
Fastest lap of the session.
Give some to your sister. I wouldn't. Fuck,
Keep boxing. 10,
fuck yeah, you would.
5,
And a big garage.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right, 3.4 of optionals. That's pretty fucking good, eh?
You did alright.
Home salon. I suppose. For shooting in the Hungy. 100 litres. This takes a long fucking time. This is painful. That's very nice of you, Sam. I'm not sure. Maybe I would. I would. I say I wouldn't, but I would. 10 more litres. There we go. Oh yeah!
Oh damn, it's that low fuel advantage.
It helped. I tried my hardest not to let it play, but yeah, family, Sam. You can't choose your family. What did I say to something about that? Holy shit! I'm gonna lose it in the elbow. Does not want to turn when I do that lift off the brake in the second phase. That's why I'm struggling in that corner. They use and abuse, but we still love them anyway. We just wouldn't tell them that. Oh my suck ass.
I was hoping to make more ground on you while you got old tires, but you were quick. I think I also made a mistake in the cutting.
Yeah, I'm a second down. I think JB's on mute again. He's just talking to us.
Oh, wasn't. I was just watching the game. Sean, did you put full fuel?
Yeah.
Damn.
Sean wouldn't cheat the system. Speaking of eye surgery, I'm going to look into laser eye surgery. See if that'll help me see again.
Oh wow, okay.
They'll probably tell me nope. Not going to help you. And I'm going to go, fuck you. I just have to accept being old blind. Old and blind.
And don't forget dumb.
Oi! I'm not dumb. I am. Come on, JB. SMRT.
Indeed.
I did two things at once. Email.
Picked up the pace since earlier in the session.
Earlier in the session I was talking. Can't talk and drive, you know that.
Tell me more about this laser eye surgery.
I honestly thought that's what you were doing before when you're talking to him. He's like, okay, he's trying to catch me. He's just going to talk to me now.
You're fucking flying now. Way quicker than me.
Delta says no.
I'm like a second off my best. It's the best I can do.
Yeah, 8/10.
I'll just start fuel saving and pretend like that's why I'm slow.
Is that what we're all doing? No, I'm doing. What's fuel saving? You know what I shouldn't do? Is think about setup changes as I'm coming down the mountain. Wait for Sean to say, tell me about this setup change.
That's where you end up buried in the wall thinking, I wonder if a stiffer spring would have avoided that.
It's more... I wonder when that real set's going to drop down. I wonder if it's going to be anything like Jacob's set where it's just a total fucking change. Because they're going to drop it so fucking late. They're going to drop on the week of. Which fucking annoys me so much.
Yeah, they know the schedule. They should be dropping them like a month out.
I think for the special events, yes. Because it's not like one guy's going to have all of them. It's not a fucking...
Yeah.
They're scattered around different types of cars. We're like, it's a paid service. It's not like we're just relying on the kindness of someone's heart. They're getting paid for this shit.
Yeah.
Right, honey. I feel a lunch coming on.
A lunge for me.
Friday, so probably not ideal. On hot Thursday.
What do you found on this speed? That's 3/10 quicker.
That's what you need to do. Tell me how good I am. That always fucks me up.
Oh, there we go.
You going to bed too, mate? Good lad. It's actually past my day, but good job, mate. Saying good night to you. Fucking hell, that hurt, didn't it? Holy shit. Because she says goodnight at the top of the mountain. Hope she can't hear me. Break the car.
So fast. Cannot believe it.
Amazing, yeah, he's so good at doing this stuff.
Show me how quick you are from here.
He never makes a mistake.
I need to rebind the mute buttons again in Discord. Ashley, don't call me Ashley. I have a trick for that now. Apparently, my traction control up button is also the mute button. Or deafening. So I've got that going for me. I'll try and mute someone and I'll fucking die because I just turned the traction control off. How fucking stupid I am. And I love now that the wipers, if you think your windshield's getting a bit dirty, you just pump your wipers on and it's clean. I might move some around actually, but pretty handy.
What fuel last lap, Sean?
3.647.
3.73, thanks for asking.
So 28 laps is just shy of an hour based on a 2-minute flight average.
That's a good stop. That's probably a spot on the hour.
Depending on when earlier
Talking about repairs because you're going to use the same amount of fuel.
It's also going to be probably easier to save.
There's a 50-second pit stop. 48.
Yeah, but earlier in the race, you're like 3 seconds a lap faster.
Bit traffic though.
But you said 28 laps? It was just under?
It was 58 minutes and 15 seconds based on a 2-minute 5 lap.
29 laps, I think. I did 29 before, and I had like 3/4 of a tank left. Oh, not 3/4, three quarters of the lap left.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
A fuel saving king.
Didn't know why I stopped.
Give everyone else a chance, man.
Though I think because it's hot at the moment, it's always easier to save when it's hot because you're just on the throttle less.
Yeah.
So fuel usage might be higher when it's cooler, but then sort of to Warwick's point is like if it's fast when it's cooler because you can get on the throttle all the time, it might be worth more than the saved. But then when it's hotter and it's easy, we can probably just pick up on the full lap anyway.
Yeah, it's one
So
of
we'll have
those
to see
things
if it
that
makes a difference.
I'm not really gaining any time either of
fuck.
coasting. I'm making pretty much the same lap time. And when I don't coast and not coasting, I'm more prone to mistakes.
This means you're not efficient when you're not coasting.
Well,
I mean, if you save efficiently, you don't use much, and that's usually the trade-off. You give up a very small amount of time to save more time.
I remember a graph about this very topic.
Yeah.
A very controversial graph, mind you.
But at the same time, it means that you should always be able to go faster by not coasting. But obviously, you've got to sometimes it's just the car handles nicer. You get a better rhythm. more consistent. When I'm saving, I'm only lifting at turn 2 and chase.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I find a little bit of coasting into the elbow helps keep the car under control. Same with the cutting.
Hey.
Yeah, I thought I'd try that thing we were talking about before. I was like, I'll just go this one like, a couple meters deep and just really jam the brakes on. And it just can't even stop. Just plow straight through the corner.
I was coming down kind of odd and going, it's too close. I'm like, I should probably try. I thought, I've been conservative. I should probably try that thing that Sean was talking about.
That's exactly why I did it. I was like, I need to fucking move this needle to sort of get a reaction.
But I literally went, it crossed my mind, and I went, nah, it's too tight. I can't afford to lose a tenth or anything here. Like, if it pays off, that's great, but like, it's a hell of a fucking game. So I went, nah, I'll just stick to what I know.
I've got to send it even harder to make up.
Yeah, I know. Different day, different outcome. Yesterday, JB was in the zone.
Well, after your initial gapping me on the first few laps, it leveled off a bit.
Yeah, it settled down. Yeah, but you made me think about what I was doing.
You were just
fucking
driving
prick.
before that.
No, fuck. Now I have not stopped looking at the clock. Bad, which is bad.
Absolute masterclass from the best of the best.
And I'm like, probably just push it a little bit. I need to get that gap back. I had a mistake. I can't remember what it was actually. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna fucking hurt. And it dropped back half a second. I have to make that up now. Turn 1 is a roller dice every lap. Like every time I turn it in, the rear says, "Can I have a go at leading?" Right? No. And every lap, I'm like catching a slide with the rear. I'm like, I feel like it's a matter of time.
Push it a bit harder next lap. I reckon you're good enough.
She says that like, fucking got this.
Yeah, easy. The only reason it feels unstable is because you're pushing hard enough.
You know what? I think there's something in that.
I just had one of those corners where I had to screw it up and I looked down and my delta was actually good.
Yeah, I know, man. I had the opposite. I'm like, oh, I nailed that. Oh, hang on, the gap's come down. What the fuck? How long did you put this on for?
2 hours.
18 minutes.
That's enough time for somebody to make 0.1 of a second on something else.
If we go up and down several times. I'm waiting for that phase where the weight comes off and it starts to get faster. When does that happen?
It's coming.
The next 18 minutes by chance?
Yep.
Yep. Thanks, Chief. You're slow. Where? Everywhere. Oh, fuck. I'll never forget Winton. He's quicker than you. Everywhere. Thanks, Chief. And he crashed the very next corner. Oh, that's too deep.
What the fuck? Snaps on the rear for no reason. Like, I'm already out of the corner. And the rear's just like, I'm not really ready for this.
Like, I went in and watched my Delta go green. I'm like, oh, that means I've got him way too hot. That's not good.
You made up like 3/10 on me. I feel like that's all I lost. So you must be on.
I think I got away with it. Like it didn't hurt as much as it should have. Just gave me a late apex kind of.
You know what they say, once the gap's around 2, you really got to push to open it up.
I was waiting for you to say to close it down. I'm like, oh, hang on, he told me to open it up. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm telling you to push.
I thought you'd have increased that gap by now. Are you coasting? Are you waiting for me or something? What? Fuck off, cunt.
Just come down. Are you waiting?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna continue like that. Yeah, you wait for JB first, and then I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you
when
both.
you come back to me, I'll slow down.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it, JB. We're waiting for you.
I think we'd have turn 1.
Oh, see, I waited.
This game's impossible. Fucking don't like it anymore.
It is incredibly tight. How's that gap to JB? I see that's coming down.
Yeah, because we're waiting for him.
Pushing hard enough.
Jacob, turn me up there. I've got help now.
Can drag you around. Right to now.
I'm missing a trick with getting off the cabin. Like, I could hear, like, I was right up Jacob's ass. I heard him, like, get on the throttle, the engine, and as I'm trying to get on the throttle, the rear's just giving up on me.
It's got to be slower on the throttle, I think.
Could be tyre condition too. He's got a brand new set of boots on. He's just coming out of the pits. So those first 2 laps are honeymoon laps where you can.
Yeah.
The lap that I did check, he had such a later apex in me. I'm like, if I try and apex later, I turn the nose and it just says nothing.
Yeah, well, that's what I struggle with. Because I feel like you apex later than me, and I struggle with that as well. Like, if I if I wait, then I've missed the corner.
Yep. So I don't know if this one. No, this wasn't a replay. This was actual data. Hopefully his tyres overheat before he gets to me.
I also remember watching like a thing with, I think it was one of the real Supercars drivers talking about it, and they're like, and it was talking about iRacing, about how you've really got to like get your front left tire like right up in the wall in the camber, like there's like a groove of camber there. But watching you, I feel like you're not super close, like because you're taking a wider entry and not using that groove, and I feel like maybe it's different.
The groove in the exit. Whereabouts exactly? Because I know I used to try and keep it tight as, but there's like a big bump that I can't hit, and I'm trying to avoid it.
It feels like it's like getting it. Oh, see, I just try it. I'm just completely. Once you've missed that turn, it's just
gone.
understood. Like,
And you pay for it the whole way up the hill. You don't have the momentum to climb the hill.
so it feels really. It's like really punishing to try and catch the wall. You can't go over in one direction, but if you're turning a little bit too early, you might not be as fast. It's a small penalty.
But then it's hard to get onto the throttle because you move that. Keep the angle, the steering angle as small as possible to not trigger the traction control.
Yeah, I feel like it used to be you just want to like keep that front left in the height in the groove, and it feels like now the exit's more important than it used to be.
Yeah, cars have definitely changed.
Have him or have him off. Oh, he's clean past.
and you don't even know the reference. Barbagello, 888, Mark Dutton. Don't know the year though.
I'm referencing you.
It's a supercar. 888. So much more grip. This is bullshit. Fuck, he's just power outing it. He just got grip everywhere. Grip for days.
It's different car, different class.
Set up. And I can't drive. I can't even send this draft.
In the middle of the cutting, I was literally right up this bump like here and getting ready to roll. And by the time we got to Skyline, I was like second.
Yeah. 1 second. Oh, it looks like I got the track and already got me. Considerably. Drive range. You never get a tow.
We've got 7 minutes left. You guys want to slow up
No.
and join the party?
No, not really. No.
Just stuck here at 7 seconds.
Hey,
Never
it went down a
changes.
bit when I made some mistakes.
Yeah, and I made a mistake and it went back up.
Alright, I'll slow down. Since I'm so fast.
Thanks.
I wish I could actually see the marbles when I'm driving at speed. That would be nice.
Can. This is the super big change that they made.
Can you see them?
Of course. No, not really.
Not.
Not really. No. You sure this marbles is just not gripped up though? It's just green.
Like I slowed down, I was just like coasting through a corner. I was like, I see fucking marbles everywhere.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, when I slow down, but at racing speed.
Blurred. Blur and blabber.
I really want a new VR headset. Like, I've had this one for years. I want like the next level,
gen.
and they haven't fucking made it yet. Oh, so annoying. I've got money burning a hole in my pocket, and nobody wants to make my product.
Alright, make it 50. Buy a 5090 and get triples. Fuck those guys. They'll take your money.
Wasteful.
That's it, mate. Once you've had triples, you will never go back.
I don't think I could give up the immersion. Like, I enjoy feeling like I'm actually in a car and not looking at some screens.
I feel like I'm in a car.
I've also never actually like tried a triple setup. I feel like I've never tried one before.
It's just like having one, but with three.
Yeah, see, I don't want that.
3 times is better.
But I want wider field of view in my VR headset, so I don't have to turn my head to get full vision, which is, I think, the biggest drawback, and where triples would be better.
Isn't that the idea though? Is that you turn your head and
Well, it's that you can turn your head, but the field of view is quite narrow. So when I'm looking straight ahead, I don't get any like peripheral view, which is when you're in a braking zone. I need to be looking at the apex, but I want to be able to sort of see like, where am I? Is there somebody alongside, or are they not alongside yet? Sort of thing.
saying that you would normally see it in a real car.
Yeah.
So,
Like I basically can't see out
So
my
you-
side windows. When
you
I'm
need-
looking dead ahead.
triple panels inside your VR headset.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Exactly. No, they just need to be currently in my headset. It's 2 square panels each eye, whereas it needs to be like 2 widescreen panels and the edges of those widescreen panels to sort of provide that peripheral. There are headsets that do have that, very expensive and annoying things, and they're very big and clunky and stuff.
Twice as much equipment though. Stuff in there.
The other benefit of triple is you can see the burglar coming.
Nah, I don't want to. I'd rather just be in the car in bliss and then just conk over the regular and I don't know.
You never know. Yeah.
Or they go through and deal shit. I mean, just keep racing them. Oh, that hurt. Oh. I think I broke something.
Or he goes defensive again.
Oh,
I may have broken something. Updraft? Yep.
that's page 5 of the driver's excuse book. I may have broken something.
What's earlier?
Car
Ah.
and then
Bullshit. Definitely broke something.
You're red. Just left the master flat. 5.23.
It's going to be fast.
Boy, super late braking technique described by Sean.
Did it work?
No. Sponges on the front.
I think maybe it was kind of early in the stint when I did it.
Sensing a vulnerability. Attempts. 2 attempts. Homing in.
You've got so much grip. I'm just sliding.
You're under pressure. I'm not. Well, actually, I am a bit because Warwick's poking his nose in everywhere behind me.
I just need to back you up into work.
Yeah. I can just run him. Oh shit, brakes. I can run him into the wall.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Fucking steering.
just couldn't be inside there.
Yep, the rear just started to sort of step out, which pushed the front to the left
Yeah.
of the wall, and it's completely fucking snapped the front off.
Break deep, Sean. I think you got him.
Uh-oh.
I've seen that line before.
It was pitting. Alright.
Oh no. Only the losers.
Mm. I felt the that was interesting. I did feel the marbles then out there.
Yeah, I feel them when I go wide.
Yeah, it was quite a noticeable effect. Alright. Fucking pissing down. You getting wet, Sean?
Nope. Getting sweaty.
Yeah.
Well, I finally completed a full stint, so happy with it.
Good, man.
First one.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'm just going to do my best to avoid the temptation of hot lapping. You know, that you just
Yeah.
lube it up. I'm going, just push a bit more. You know. I'll just maybe try and focus on consistency and safety.
I think I actually got 30 laps in my first stint. It says I completed 29 laps plus the outlap, so I'm not sure. Maybe you've been counting one less.
Well, your first lap's definitely a timed lap.
Lap zero doesn't count. So you get lap zero plus.
Yeah.
Like you would 3-minute lap, I assume that was 29.
BRB.
29 time laps plus an outlap.
Gerard 61 will probably give you a more accurate.
28. Lost it out.
How many?
Huh? Say again, over.
Not many.
29.
28 is going to be the standard, I reckon. So 30 should be achievable today.
Where's 28 going to be standard? Like 29 of these.
110 millions. 7 right, which is more like like 29.7 miles.
I'm pretty sure when I wasn't trying to save, I could get maybe I missed that. Well, I'm normally pretty good with that, but maybe I can't. It's always the first time.
That was a long time ago. Long time. I'm garage didn't go. Green line. Average 3.
What was your average? What did you say? 3.9?
Fixed.
Yeah, that's what it's struck back into.
Flat,
I've had a few, but I was fuel saving.
but terribly by the look of it.
Well, I was fuel saving and I stopped saving towards the end. So and then some laps I was probably just not yet very good with fuel saving.
You could do well. They could do well. Like, look at mine. Like, mine's fucking pretty straight. And then you guys all over the place.
Well, I was fuel saving for the first 10 laps, so I'm going, that's pretty consistent. Thank you. 3.6.
You haven't posted your data.
My tyre wear is higher than both you and Jim.
Oh, have you posted it on there? Oh, with a fancy. What is that? Is that in garage? Is it? More details.
$3.5. You were saving. 3.66. Check. Your average was 3.66, and you were saving. Oh no, sorry, that was your Mac. My 3.4. We're doing 30, minimum 30. I was on 29. So I was on 29. It's better than what you was.
Yeah, because your average is 3.69, which is still pretty good.
Mind you, that's no bop though.
Yeah, you're easily. You're
You know that you will lose at least one lap of fuel, I think. I reckon you'll have to save to get 29.
That's what I was being saying.
No, you.
in Bob.
We have one post Bob. I think. Yeah, I know.
Is this the fastest car?
Yes.
It's one of, I think, city.
They do. They do when they drop it in.
Didn't you apply bot? Christ, hasty you.
Your average lap time work though, 2 minutes 16. Jeez. You might need to work on that.
Slow down.
2 minutes 16 minutes.
Oh god.
I'll have to dig up that.
Pretty easy to fit in this time,
But I started working on my own little web app to do it for me.
I think it's scared to work on this shit.
It's also manages to use a lot less, as well as being faster.
Yeah, it'd be great to see that this average data overlay. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but like the right times plotted.
Yeah, it just needs a further analysis so you can see if a dip in fuel is because of an increase in fuel lap time.
Because to be fair, that fuel level is kind of useless, like just straight
Yeah.
down, like
Yeah, that line doesn't.
fuel level.
I guess.
For a stint, it's not, because if you pit, your stint's over. Like for an entire session, maybe. But for a stint, I'll be sure.
Because like even though my fuel usage is a little bit, that fuel level is still just looks like it's
Yeah, it does. It totally does. Just funk straight down. Which you almost expect. Like I said, it's a given. I don't think you need to plot that.
I guess it shows you how much you had on any given lap, but that would be more useful if there was a lap time line as well. Like,
I'd love to be able to filter out the shit laps. That's the one good way. I would love to see an average, but an average where we just did a stint without.
I just this same UI, but if down the left hand side there's checkboxes, like by default auto check, you can just go through and go like that was a crap lap, that lap I slowed down and like untick a couple and then just get
I've got a lap time thingamajigerator somewhere. Lap time log, no, lap time. That's it.
Hey boys, I've got a couple of Alright, see you guys later.
What? I don't. I mean, I do have to work, but I don't have to. There it is. Okay, this is the range top. me? Where's the good? I might be able to it just
How'd you do that?
race laps.
Mm-hmm.
I have lap time filter on. Filter 5 second. So 3 seconds.
The red with the green is interesting. Because that makes it look exactly like how it feels in the car. Where you're like, good lap, bad lap, good lap, bad lap, good lap, bad lap. Like the whole way. And you're getting that exact same alternation. Like you never get just like good, bad, bad.
Yeah, there's
It's just good,
three,
bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad the whole way.
except at the end. There's this little phase where I went green, 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 green.
I suppose there is, and in the middle you do have 3 rounds.
Yeah.
But like,
Let's chat.
actually, I think
I should be able to pop that
but
up.
just, how much?
And I wonder how much of that's you responding to the grip. You go, oh, I've got grip, and you push, and then you push too hard, and you go, oh, I don't have grip, so then you back off. And sort of, you're bringing the tyre in and out. And how much of it's just the tyre in general. I used to have black crap. Where am I?
I mean, Garage 61 is your export.
If I call it lap graph. Right. So this game. I don't do that. Copy. I'm gonna go properties. Where's fuck it. Why does it fuck up? Right, so that's 1200 by 900. Remember 1200 by 900. Browser. Do I have one? Let's check. Oh, we've added it to this. Browser. That. Graph. Okay. I like how it's post. Okay, the pick already. Not really. Let's do this time. It does. And what was my number? Fuck, you had one fucking job. Spin properties was 1200 by 900. Fuck it. 1200 by 900. I'm going to make it wider. Properties. Control D. Control. Stick it in your penis. Overlays. Dot. So, right, so okay. That should refresh it. So there it is. So it's coming up. Get rid of that. Go. So, wish he's had that too. 1400. 1400 might be a bit wide. Do I have to do this thing? Overlay. Okay, this is 1880. Should be 1880. Why is it not 18? Why can't I just put a fucking... Why do people not let you put... 1800. 1800 wide. Why can't I move? Way to do. Properties should be 18. That'll do, lady. Now you can see it on stream. Now you can see it on stream. Oh, you're a legend.
What do you know?
Anyway, it's the same as the graph, really. But it strangely cuts out at the bottom. If oh, no, whiskey. Right.
Yeah, it looks like the other graph.
Yeah. Well, I was playing with the heights trying to the UI, he's made it fucking worse. I should be able to get rid of that time. How out of whack is that time? It's like that's on filters. tyre, right? 3 seconds. How far is that out? What's the average? 7? 9. It's only 2 seconds. You're 1 second out of that. 2 seconds. That one anomaly. What happened there? Limit lap count off. The alignment. Background opacity. Alright, so. Yeah, that's good. I felt more consistent than that. There was definitely a band, and there's definitely a sweet spot in the middle. I'd love to see tyre, like being able to overlap, and maybe, like you said, you can overlay tyre data. Like if you could manage a tyre temp across that. You know, so the temps change, so you get in straight. Temps come down a little bit. You go to the top of the spike. So many things at once. I am so smart. Is that why? Just excel.
Yeah. Well, if you it exports a ton of extra data.
Yes. You should be able to use
all the weather. So you get your lap by lap weather information, which would be useful if if you made some useful charts.
If we made
you could plot that over the thing if you were consistently getting like a trend in your lap times or whatever. Actually, what was our track temp started at 43 and ended at 48.
I would love to see a track temp and potentially a track state, although it's only pretty rudimentary.
Sector 2
track
is
states
0.9
now
off the
in terms
pace.
of weather.
Well, this says track usage was at 71 the entire session, which there was 3 of us doing
Laps, yeah.
like 60 laps each. Well, maybe not all 3 of us doing 60 laps, but there was 100 and something laps worth of laps done.
Data, yeah.
There's no way the track usage didn't change.
Unless you ticked a box somewhere that said...
Yeah, maybe.
We will never know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Track
Add it in pretty quick. Thank you, Twitch. I need to update. Because Trading Pains is broken and Trading Pains is pretty much given up and gone. Yep, too hard. Appreciate that. Alright, time's it. 10:45. Probably going to do it.
I've got my first and my second stint. It's insane, isn't it? I was in lower sixes in the first stint. And I was in the higher
Andy overraced one. They like two over. That.
did we almost do a full stint in the second one?
Did we? I don't know. I thought I only got a half.
I did like 20.
Oh, you had a 5 more laps.
I did like 25 laps. Yeah. Yeah, I can. Copy that. Paste there. The orange line is the second stint, and it's actually much more similar than I thought. Really?
Did I not copy this? Documents, iracing, paint. I thought I did this. Paste. Disco. Oh yeah, except the anomalies. Yeah, it's in that window, eh?
Mm.
The fire. Well, yeah. Pretty much, but there's a second window, I reckon. But whether you call it 205 and 206 in this session, that we sort of slipped in and out of as the temp varied and as our skill varied.
Yeah, basically all the laps were between a 6-0 and a 7-0. Like they're all 6 something. The slower laps are like high 6s. Might have had a few that were just over 7. Like a 7-0, 7-1. And other than the anomalies, when I was just lapping, it was reasonably consistent.
Did this work? Looks like it did. It did. It puts you in. It puts you in the game.
Put me in the game.
Yeah, I updated
EA Sports.
It's in the game. It's in the game. Paid actor. You're in the game. That's the wrong button.
I've decided I'm going to start saving all my.
Yeah, you tell me that because we got talking about storage device.
Happens one day.
What the fuck did I save? Oh, Pixar.
The annoying thing is races because I get eaten out of it.
That would annoy. You've got to monitor that, right? Do you not have a monitor attached to it? Don't you get it on both? Actually, I swear I had it on both.
Yeah, you do see it on both, but it's a little bit janky and my own voice and stuff. it doesn't look the same because it's rendering it at like the VR resolution. Just actually switch to display and crank all the settings up. I don't like this, but
Yeah.
so
Yes.
because they added the multiple different functions, one button to switch to.
That's good. I fixed Japan. I'm manually going to load skins. Yeah. I've got to manually load the liveries now. His train packs are tired, right? Told you. Imagine. Why looks I can't close it. But that'll be from my point of view.
Well, the replay files is replay.
Yeah, but you won't get your head off. Service side stuff. Oh, maybe I don't want to share my pedal stuff.
Your secrets. I get them all through
I
Garage.
don't through garage. See, this is my ticket with because you're still watching the stream, no doubt.
Yeah.
We reviewed several possibilities. It was either iracing being run as admin, which is not, or unknown conflict with Windows 10 LTSC, which is the most likely encounter, because it would have been a patch, like a Windows patch has gone in and now it doesn't work. So essentially it doesn't recognize that that iracing is running, which is a bit fucking painful. I started to write my own plugin. Oh, fuck, it's too hard. I'm not smart enough. For some reason, I was just having some simple problem. It's amazing that all the DLLs that I've ever imported and used in other bits and pieces have never not had an issue. You reference it, you just call it, and away you go. I've had nothing but trouble with this. It just doesn't work as advertised. It's drive me batty, a little bit batty. There has been some in the past. I don't think there's worried about it. Though there's a couple I know of. Better Train Paints doesn't work anymore. Better Train Paints I downloaded two. It doesn't work either. I don't think it's had much work for a while.
I'm guessing they just have a look at the URLs you get.
Yeah. Because I did the same thing. I decompiled it, had a quick look at some of the stuff. And yeah, you totally can. I tested downloading the zip file from the website. It does all that fine. Just finding the correlation between member number and the zip
Yeah, you have to.
file name.
Basically, run a program that uses the iracing API to find out who's in the session.
Yes. And that's the bit that's
generate a bunch of URLs.
That's the bit that's broken though. The bit that's broken is and I think it's happening to the other app as well. Is that iracing isn't returning the sessions because there's basically it's a boolean. It's not is running, but it's essentially is running. It's like is running, which means as soon as is running. Right? So if you don't want to do it, you want it to go and have it running in the background and have it check. It sits there and then it says, "Ooh, I've noticed that this is running. I will go and do the drivers in session and then do it also." It's not triggering the it's running. It's doing the call that says it's running. just as fucking easy. I think it's this one. I mean, is initialized. That's it. Is it initialized? And essentially, it just says no. It's fucking that simple. Even though it's running, like all this shit, like it all works. It's all hooked up, and it's apparently running. Mind you, I've had mixed results getting it running on my machine. I'm not sure if this one works. I wrote it in 2 different versions of Visual Studio to get it to run. This is a bit small. I don't know if you can see this form.
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, great. I just minimized it. I hate that gesture. That is the worst fucking gesture Windows has ever fucking done. Anyway, check. Is it running? I think it might have crashed already. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. I seriously, there's no documentation, but it's pretty fucking straightforward with how it's run. It's you create an instance of the SDK, no worries. Is it initialized? Yes. Cool, no worries. So the is connected won't work unless it's initialized. So you got to check. So I just took this out because there's no fucking point. But yeah. And the idea is if it's not, it should kick it off. But it's crazy. I think this is literally the part that's having trouble with. It's in Trading Paint. It's coming back as either initialized as no or connected as no. And I think essentially it's connected. Connected as no. What's your preferred decompiler of choice? What do you use?
Decompiler. What are you decompiling?
Trading Paints.
Oh, I've never decompiled anything in my life.
No. It's not overly helpful. But I can see, somewhere. I could see, references, properties, where was it? Can't remember where it, down later. I fucking did see where the app called it. I can't fucking remember. I'm not going to this shit now. But I did find the app calling it, and I can imagine it's just doing exactly what I'm doing and going, are you connected? Essentially, is initialized. What is it? Okay, startup. Where's the bull? Is initialized. Let's do. He's connected. I'm sure I found this somewhere. What are you going to say? Why did that do that? John. Oh, of course you did. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, does it just... Oh, it must always check. System. Anyhow, stiff shit. Long story. Actually, short story that I've dragged out way too long. Essentially, this, I believe, is the area that the SDK. So I do think it's an issue with the SDK. And there's no point going to support because they're going to say it's not supported operating system. Not that there's any supported operating system, mind you, but it's fucked because I run the LTSC version. I should update it to the latest one actually, because it doesn't run any of the Microsoft bullshit. So this is the version that you give to institute like my employer, and they can push out anything they want. And the idea is that because the machine's a hand me down, like it's garbage essentially. I really want a streamlined operating system that's not running Teams, it's not running all that other crap. Oh fuck! Speaking of Teams, I updated my little pocket PC and it reinstalled Teams. Thank you, Windows.
Last time I installed Windows, so I because I can't update to the latest Windows, otherwise it removes Windows Mixed Reality because they're removing it. I actually have to get a new VR headset at some point because it's going to stop working. And one of the guys at work pointed me to a Windows thing that a guy made that like you can make an ISO with just the bits you want and like
Yes.
leave everything else out.
Yes, I have seen this. I have fucking seen this.
Micro Win.
I have seen this.
The dude's got like a bunch of YouTube videos and like shows how to use it and stuff. But
Yeah,
I think he
yeah.
made it.
I've seen this. Where did I send it to?
This is the. I think this is the specific video he. Where are you?
Get off.
So one of the things in it was being able to just completely disable Windows Update. So I used it to make one, cut down Windows install, but two, have like the Windows Update. Some stuff you have to do afterwards, like you use his tool to make an ISO, then you install Windows, and then you use his tool again to run a bunch of like post-install scripts, essentially.
Oh, mine did not sound that difficult.
But it was handy, and like when you first, I think he shows it towards the end of his video because he does like one of the installs. Like after the install with the fresh Windows, it's only using like 1 gig of RAM because it's not running like all the extra shit that Windows is normally running.
Where the fuck is it?
What? I sent it to you in Discord.
No, the one that I saw.
Oh, yeah, there's probably others.
I fucking sent it to myself because I watched it at work. Am I logged? I don't think I'm logged in at work, so it wouldn't be in my history. Did I send it to me? No. No.
Yeah, I don't mind staying up to date on Windows, but I think I'm always going to use one of these things from now on to have a much more clean Windows install.
Here it is. I wonder if it's the same one. Oh, it's different. Different guy.
Windows 11 that bypasses the hardware requirements and the Microsoft account requirements. And once you make this thumb drive, you don't have to do anything. You just plug it in.
I don't know. My guy looks more trustworthy than this
and
guy.
also,
Wow. Are you
it
saying
debloats
people,
Windows
you've got
too.
a fucking beard?
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I've shown you lots of ways to debloat Windows 11. I've also shown you ways to bypass the Windows 11 system requirements. We've also done several videos on bypassing
That's the other thing.
Microsoft account
like I
requirements.
just remembered it because of on that thing it says no MS account. Yeah, that's another thing. Is being able to like when you make the ISO that this other guy with this other guy's tool, you're like, this is the account name, and the first time it boots after install, it's just straight into your account. Like account as in local account.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
not.
So that's it. So with this ISO, you literally go and choose this thing.
Yeah.
So you can put it on a machine that doesn't have the fucking CPU bullshit on it. Yeah. Allow Windows to be installed without internet connection. You just tick the options that you want. And
so it's all the same stuff.
Local account is also down here,
because I remember for a while it was like, oh, this is annoying. You have to specifically click this button that then lets you pick local account. Now you can't even pick local account if you use the normal Windows install. You literally cannot install Windows without
the internet,
and a Microsoft account,
which I find absolutely disgusting. I fucking hate that. So
I have a local machine. I'm running this operating system on. I just need a user account that I can log in locally.
But I don't even want a user account to log in. Like the old days, you just turn it on and it's in. Right? No accounts. I don't want a fucking account. Just log me in.
I think tons of stuff doesn't really work because you got to have like the separation of admin for execution and stuff.
Yeah, do you there?
I
should probably do that.
But just being able to see like just like a local account just has a name. That's it. Nothing else. It's just like
This
It's just a
thing's-
construct locally on this thing that you just say, yeah, this is me. Like when I use the computer, this is me.
This is this policy, right? Change passwords and shit. Isn't that the WDAP policy? Oh, Windows Defender. But there's
So,
no
yeah.
rerunning scripts and shit after it. This is just
Mm.
you tell the ISO what to do, and here's all the shit. You just untick the apps that you don't want. Boom. Gone. So all this iPhone, OneNote, like window, fucking what's the other one? OneDrive. Like I turned all that off. I turned this off. This shit. Like Katana. Can't uninstall it. I'm not using a Katana. I'm not going to use a fucking camera. This is not a window. I can't install it. Calculator, don't give a fuck. Mail and calendar. No, thank you. Oh, I can't install that. I'm sure it'll be there when I get maps. What do I want fucking maps for?
So on your computer, I reckon, like you should.
Can't install maps. Fuck, I can't install Copilot.
One thing like a slim install is good, but I think you'd be better off with like one of these cut down slim installs of newer Windows. It would probably work better.
Give us a minute.
Things would likely work.
We're updating. Don't update it. Remove it. But this thing. Oh, I did it again. Fucking gesture. All its job is to do is play videos. That's it. Play video. Done. Nothing else. That's it. Done.
Is that your mini PC? You just
Yeah.
remote it in.
Yeah. It's in the office. So it's gonna sit in the server rack. I say server rack. I mean the cupboard that I'm using as a service rack. Like I don't need Power BI or fucking Teams, which I've already installed. Like I don't need this shit.
Make a new ISO with none of this shit and install that.
Yeah,
on.
I will, but it's really handy just to have it pre-installed and not have to fuck around with it. Like, it's mobile devices. I'm not a mobile device. Fuck off. Go away.
What was the CPU you got? You get the N100
Yeah,
machine.
I
like
got
really
the one
small?
that you said whatever. Yeah. The one you asked. See, I can't right click on it and go. Oh, I can now. I didn't let me do that last week. CPU. It's that one. Celeron 5095 2 gigahertz.
Okay.
That one.
Where'd you get it from?
eBay.
How much?
Fucking $200. 200.
Yeah, sounds bad.
And I got. Do you want? I got pie hole screens. Fuck, was that called?
Why don't you just run Linux on it?
Because I don't want to fucking. Just no. Why? Why?
Because Linux is what you want. Cut down operating system, doesn't have any of the fucking Microsoft account bullshit.
I hear you, and I looked into Linux once, and it was just too fucking hard. And I went, you know what? I desperately need to, because I desperately want to fuck Microsoft off. I want to say, oh, if I don't like it, fuck off.
Well, yeah, I mean, you kind of have to use it if you want to keep doing iracing.
This machine, yes, because
Yeah.
iracing will never do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, cameras. And
Well, I think it's a combination of like iracing, but even if you ran iracing in like a Windows emulator on a Linux system, you still then got to worry about like drivers for your wheels and pedals and everything. So it just becomes way too hard, I think, for sim racing. So yeah, Windows will always be my
sold out.
my gaming machine.
I bought this
Yeah.
as well. So
What else did you?
it's tiny. It's so cool. It's such a cool little guy. Because I'm using it. I told you this. I'm using it to pump the picture around the house, and it just they sit there in the office unattended, hopefully. But if I like what, so there'll be 4 inputs and 4 outputs, and if I want to know what I'm pumping, which one of the 4 inputs I want that I'm going to push to a TV. I want to know what's on it, what's running on it, before I do it. So these little mini monitors are going to sit in the rack in the cupboard, so I'll know what pictures on each of the inputs before I send it.
Mhm.
It's so cool. So again, I just bought one to test it to see if it would, because not the ratio. What do you call that thing? The resolution's it's not quite 180. It's just a smidge under. There you go. 1920 by wait, what? That's not what it said. Yeah,
It's 1200 by
1200 by 800.
Yeah.
Compatible with somehow. Oh, it must be the same aspect ratio.
It's the same ratio, but it's just lower.
Because I know some monitors get upset if you try and push a picture that's bigger than its monitor size. Like I accidentally tried to push a 2K picture to a 1080p screen and it just went black. Just went, nah, can't do it. Rather than do a whole sort of cheeky squeeze option to it instead. So wanted to buy it, test it, see if it worked, and it did. It works a fucking treat. I love how awesome it looks. I turn it on and look at it all the time because I'm like, yeah, that works really good. Quite often I've bought or tried to tinker shit, and it's never worked exactly how I thought it would, or anything like that. This is just like, this is working exactly how I pictured it, like how I wanted it to work. Straight out of the box, it just worked. I'm like, I'm so happy something worked the way I wanted it to. It's just... And did I tell you that I got this set up when we first moved in, and I got it up and running, and then a lightning strike next door hit the antenna of the house next door, and it cooked all the shit, like all the senders. So I'm sending there's about 35 meter cable, so between the office and the furthest TV. It's a 2-story house, so it goes up the wall into the roof and across the length of the house, down a wall, across the little... We got one room, a 1-story, one room on the end where the TV is. So it goes up 2 floors, right across the length of the house, from front to back, down a floor, across, and then down another floor. And it's something like 35 meters. And it works. So I've got the HDMI extenders over Cat 6 cable, or Cat 5e. I think it's Cat 6. And the picture just comes straight through. It does 1080 in 60, and it'll do 2 and 4K in 30 frame a second. So I'm pumping 1080 to it, and it works. And I love that I just plugged it in, it worked straight away. That was like so satisfying, rather than it's not working and then it's filling for hours and stuff. So bought a couple of new ones, and I can't wait till they turn up in the next couple of days.
Nice.
I'm going to be playing with it.
Can be tinkering.
Here's my eBay. So it's like this. It's one of these ones. It looks like that. I don't know if it's the same spec. I think I got the 256 GB, but it's this.
Oh, B-Link, yeah.
It looks like this, yeah.
Yeah. 250. You probably get the next spec up about $250.
Yeah. Posted. Yay! It's posted. It's gone. Where'd it go? Oh, yeah. Posted. I don't remember scratching my arm. 11th gen.
That one's a different brand, which I don't actually know much about. They all seem to just be building the same things. Like, it looks exactly like a B-Link.
And inside it probably is. Same board, same chip.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the N100, which I think is the newer version of the one that you've got, and it comes with 16 gig of RAM.
I don't support. I was going to say I don't support billionaires. I don't think. I don't think Elron owns PayPal anymore. Does he? He sold out of that, right? To fund.
Yeah, that was like the first thing he sold out of.
Yeah, to fund his SpaceX and Tesla.
Yeah.
So I can support eBay, but I can't support Amazon. They can fucking suck a dick. There's no way.
I use Amazon so much now.
No, you gotta find something else.
Gets delivered the next day
So what?
for free.
So what? You're just supporting
Super
slavery,
handy.
modern slavery. I should start drinking Coke as well, mind you. There's so much that you find out like about these people. It's disgusting. Anyway, we won't go down that rabbit hole. Last week, I ordered it last week. I think that was Friday, the 31st. Shipment is on its way. Your order is on its way. Track your shipment. So it only got posted today. It's a bit disappointing. Probably ordered it Friday night though. That's probably okay. Your order was confirmed on the 28th. See, this I should have back. My monitors should be here. I bought the extra monitors. They should be here by now. Order confirmed. Or is it the first one? Yeah, that's the first one. Alright, I'll give you that. Pie Australia. Oh no, that was today. Okay, fine. Oh, what day was this posted? When did it say it was posted? Oh, fuck. Time placed, order number, arriving the 6th. 6th? Where are you sending it? You're fucking sending someone on a push bike. Seriously? I checked where they were and they're fucking in middle of Sydney, basically. Because I don't want to buy one that's in the US or China or something and hadn't spent 6 weeks waiting for it to turn up. It's slow, but anyway. It'll be here when it gets here.
You're right. 100% can't argue with that.
It's like when your helpful friends and family tell you it's in the last place you looked when you lose something. Or the last place you left it, sorry. You stick that up your fucking ass, motherfuckers. Alright, I'm going to turn this shit off. Turning it off. Alright, had enough, I think.